What's up, traders? Yo! What's up? How y'all doing? Today's talk, we're going to be talking about taking trading seriously and treating it like a business versus treating it like a hobby, or worse, treating it like basically treating it like a business versus treating it like a hobby for amusement, right? Where it's, okay, this is all about making money versus this is about amusing myself. Okay? And this is really important, and I'm going to share from my own journey as well, my own successes and failures. So I'm headed into town for a work meeting. So I got a little bit of drive, and we're going to chat. I'm going to chat with you. Right? I like these car rides. I get good feedback from y'all on them. I could complain about commuting sometimes, or I do like to listen to music and podcasts, but I like to call friends, and I like to talk to y'all. I like to talk to you about trading and life and living life as a man and as a trader in 2024. So I live out here in West Oahu. I live in right at Makaha Beach, and we can see that the surf's almost starting. There's a little swell that's supposed to come in, and it almost looks surfable. It's not really, no. I had a double take. It's just a lot of kids out there, bodyboarders. Conditions aren't quite right. Yeah, you think I have FOMO just in trading? Yeah, I got FOMO in surfing, man. Living right here, when there's things I need to do for work and business or for my life, and the surf's going off, oh man. Anyways, so I'm gonna talk a lot about my own experiences here, and you can use them to apply to yourselves, because I know I'm not that different. My journey isn't that different, and I understand what it's like to be wildly successful in trading for periods, and also not able to win trades for periods, and like feel like Michael Jordan and like Mike, where you lose your superpower, right? And trying to get back. So a lot of these trading influencers are not going to reveal their losing periods, or just going to tell you that once they started winning, they only win. I know it's not true, and even when I read accounts, because I read a lot of books, a lot of trading books, accounts of some of the most successful traders, a lot of them, even when they're wildly successful, they have some really rough patches that they hit for emotional reasons and other reasons. And for me, when I'm reflecting on, I'm going to be honest, I have not had a good year trading. We'll see how it shakes out, but I almost feel like 2022 was a better year. I think actually I've done better in 2020. I've lost less money in 2024, but 2022 I made a lot more money, especially at the end of the year, so maybe I'll close it out well. But I'm thinking back into some of my more profitable periods, not just years, but strings of months where I was hot for months. Winning month, winning month, winning month, winning week, winning week, winning week. Home run, home run, home run, right? $45,000 in a month. Trading, realized profit, right? Well, I usually have done best when I've treated it like a business, and I've done worse when I've treated it like a hobby. So what's the difference? Gotta let that ambulance pass. Oh, sorry, this person. A hobby, a business is something that you do to make money, and it's creative, but the score is to make money, right? That's what a business is, or what a good business is. I'm not talking about a job, because to me a job should be fun, because it's how I spend my time. A business should be to make money because it's something that I own, right? So you guys hear me in a lot of my videos, some of my more popular videos, I say trading is a terrible full-time job, and I agree with that, and I'll believe that forever. It's a great business to own. That's a mindset shift, right? I want my job to be fun and amusing and entertaining. I want my business, something going on down there. I want my business to make me money, that's all, right? And ideally in the least time possible, the least stress possible. right? Now my hobbies, I want my hobbies to be exciting. I want my hobbies to be exciting, thrilling, stimulating, emotionally compelling, right? So let's look at some of my hobbies outside of trading. See, thinking of trading as a hobby. One of my hobbies is surfing. Surfing is exciting. It's a little bit dangerous. I've got beat up before. I've had boards snapped, especially on bigger waves. There can be social conflict. I had somebody grab my leash. I've had people try to fight me in the water. It's not common, but I've been surfing for 10 years, so these things happen. It's exciting, right? It's engaging. It's a little bit dangerous, right? That's one of my main hobbies out here. I also like ridge hiking. I like to climb up in the mountains. You know when there's a ledge and there's a steep drop off and you just drop off, you die? I like to walk right up to that ledge and look off. It's a little, it's exciting. Honestly, I get more excitement out of it later when I look at the video. In the moment, I'm just trying to be in control and not stumble, right? But I like hiking ridges. I like climbing. And part of it is I like the danger and the risk aspect of it. And it's something that's emotionally compelling. I like cliff jumping. Cliff jumping, needless to say, is dangerous. And it's exciting and it's compelling, right? It makes me feel some things. Basketball is a little bit less dangerous, but can get injured. I've definitely got injured playing basketball. And there's a lot of opportunity for social conflict. There's a lot of social conflict that happens in basketball. That's most of my hobbies. One of the hobbies was Magic the Gathering, which kind of turned into business, but that was definitely for fun. It was social and it was fun, and I made people, and it would give me emotional highs and lows. At the tournament itself, it was an emotional roller coaster, right? Now, when I look at trading, during my worst times, trading has been a hobby. I've done it. It's kept me up at night stressed, got me looking at the chart the first thing in the morning, made me feel euphoric, like a god. I'm gloating, I'm posting on social media, Twitter about my gains, triggering all the things in me: hope, fear, greed, disgust, excitement, right? And at the end of the day, I win even if I lose money, right? If I'm treating it that way. If my goal is to be emotionally triggered, positive and negative, have the roller coaster experience, I can win even if I lose, right? So that's how it's possible to keep trading, and you're losing money and you're in a drawdown and you're like, this is terrible, but actually you're getting exactly what you want because I'm feeling something. I'm not bored, right? I'm definitely not bored. I'm stimulated. The day passed, right? Stared at the chart all day. So it's really important to look at the reason that you're trading. Whereas I had certain periods where I'm trading for a business and I'm making money consistently. And some of the ways that looks different is when I'm trading for a business, I'm not spending very much time and I'm doing it in a controlled way. When I'm doing it, I'm giving it 100% my focus. That's one of the things. There's another thing about a another hobby might be like, if I'm playing games, I might also be watching a show or YouTube, right? Or something like when trading is a business and I'm engaged in trading, I'm 100% immersed in trading. I don't have other tabs open. I'm not looking at other things. I'm not scrolling on my phone. I'm not posting on Instagram or DMing or texting anyone. I'm focused on my trading and that's it, right? When I'm trading as a business, if anything, I'm trying to not feel anything. I'm trying to not feel any emotion. I'm trying to get in and get out before I can feel FOMO, and then move on to the next project, the other thing that I'm doing with my with my life. Another thing with trading like a business, during my very profitable periods, I'm logging every trade. What am I logging? Date entered, date closed, asset, direction, reason for entering the trade, entry model, confluences, problems with the trade, exit model, P&L, win-loss, and then and then how many days I held it. And at the end of that, also like day of the week that I entered. And at the end of every month, now I've got a lot of data of, on also tagging them with emotions. These impulse trades entries really fucked me this month. They cost me 4 losses at $1,000 each. So impulse cost me $4,000. Fear exits prevented me from maybe a $6,000 gain. But I know that if my win-loss is this, my risk-reward is this, and I know I had a better month this month than that month. That's business, and most people aren't doing that because it's tedious, right? It takes time, kind of annoying to do. You got to look at your losses and see how much you lost and log it as well, which isn't fun to do when you're in a losing streak. But it's really valuable because 1, it holds you accountable, but 2, it gives you really valuable data where it actually guides how you're actually making money and how you're losing money. Because most of the time, when you're losing money as a trader, you're still making money, you're just losing money on net, right? I've had time periods where I've lost 20 trades in a row before. I lost 10 trades in a day before. It's possible to just be over, but for the most part, during unprofitable periods, one of the problems is just that your expenses are too high, your expenses are out of control. And having data can help you cut your expenses where you can take your losing month to a winning month by just eliminating losses and keeping the few wins that you had, possibly, right? So logging the data is hugely important, and I found that a lot of the times when I'm doing my worst, I'm not logging because I'm like treating it like a hobby. I don't know how many trades I took that month. I don't know how much money I lost that month. Why I do know, I still always log that, but I don't know how many, I can't tell you how much FOMO entries cost me. I can't not tell you how much anxiety losses cost me. I can just tell you that I've done however many, I can't tell you anything, right? I have no data. And it's like, well, it's because I'm over trading, I'm scalping, I'm doing all this, and I took 10 trades in a day. I cannot log all those trades. Well, maybe instead of thinking journaling is too hard, or the problem with journaling, the problem is with overtrading, right? Cut down your trades. So it's also, as you're treating like a business, you probably shouldn't take 500 trades a month necessarily. Usually my best months, actually, it was less than 30 trades, maybe 20 trades. And in terms of correlated risk, because a lot of the time I would trade Bitcoin and ETH in the same direction, or crypto assets short in the same direction, I might only be like 5 trades in a month, right? I'm talking when I'm doing my absolute best. So these are some of the things to consider. And one thing that I always do well, and which a lot of people don't do well in treating it like a business, is reading market wizards, reading different books and accounts of professional traders like Ray Dalio. Marty Schwartz has a great book called Pitbull. Nicholas Darvis, Edwin Lefebvre, I don't know how to pronounce that, Reminiscences of a Stock Market Operator. Oliver Kell put out a book after he won the National Stock Investing Championship and did 900% in a year. If you're treating it like a business, you're not just buying books, but you're buying education, and you're doing continuous professional development as an investment in yourself, right? You're buying courses and checking things out, you're buying systems, you're buying reading books. Where when you're treating it like a hobby, it's like, I refuse to get help or pay for help, but I'm okay with losing money, which is crazy, right? Where it's like, I'm okay risking $500 in this trade, but $500 for a course is way too much to pay. It's kind of backwards, right? So also when I was doing my best is when I was spending the most on different courses and stuff like that. So also something that's professional is who you talk to. So when I'm at my absolute worst, what am I doing? I'm talking to losing traders, and I'm in chat rooms, and I'm on Twitter a lot, and I'm looking. And when I'm at my best, I'm hardly talking to anyone. And right now what I have an investor who does not trade, but I can call him almost any time and talk to him, and he can get an idea of where I am emotionally, and just, he understands the concepts of trading and where I'm at, my plans. And I find that to be extremely helpful, where it's like, what is more business than calling your investor and saying, hey, here's where the market is right now, I'm feeling FOMO, here's what I think I should maybe do, what do you want me to do, right? And that's important, because we can say, hey, you should not ask someone else for advice in trading. Here's what I would say. Don't ask a trader for advice in trading, but ask people who know you for advice in trading. So I really like asking my investor who doesn't trade, what do you think I should do here? And I would also ask people who know me emotionally, like, what are you seeing from me emotionally right now, right? But yeah, not asking other traders. So what's helping me treating it more like a business? One of them is to get my kicks out with my hobbies. So I'm monetizing my hobbies. This is a big thing I'm all about. I've been doing this for my entire adult life, since a teenager. Is whatever I do for fun, I get paid for also. So I'm getting paid for cliff jumping. I'm getting paid for hiking. I'm getting paid for swimming. I'm not getting paid for surfing, but I'm getting paid to dive with dolphins, right? These exciting things on a daily basis, keeping me super busy. Need to be busy, right? So I cannot allow trading to expand the way it has in the past. Getting a lot of emotional stimulation, as well as through my dating life, through women, through my social life, through having things going on. And trading, also respecting trading as just one source of income, right? Where I'm here, I'm making YouTube. It's not a lot of money, but this channel did pay me $100 last month. And guess what? That's actually my first month since I've been monetized on this channel. So it's not that hard to imagine going from $100 to $500 a month, and that's actually doing something. And then if I'm at $1,000 a month, that's actually doing something, right? And funneling these into my trading, right? And not having trading be like the one hope and the one chance, right? So getting my hobbies right is big, so that trading can be my business. And it's funny that my work is my hobbies, and my hobbies are my work. And that's maybe not the answer for you, but a point is, if you find yourself trading for emotional reasons, you can get everything that you want out of trading while being a losing trader, right? But if you're trading strictly for making money, you may be disappointed that it's quite boring and there's not a lot going on. And my solution for that isn't just more discipline. My solution for that is more excitement outside of trading in your life, in my life. More things going on, more connection. It's not just risk and danger, although those are things that I like. I like physical risk and danger, but it's also connection of having people that you can call and talk to on a daily basis. Things that fill up the time that aren't just social. Even social media, one thing is, if I want to get entertainment and dopamine, I would much rather get my dopamine from Instagram than from trading, right? So I've been free of this for a while. There's been periods where I'm phone trading like a maniac, like I'm driving and I'm watching my phone. And there's periods where I never touch my phone. And one of the differences is how I'm getting my dopamine, right? So it's one thing to say, I'm just going to be totally disciplined. I'm not going to do dopamine, whatever. And I have the tool, and you can use this tool. I like it. My computer right now is locked, and I didn't lock it. I put it in the bin though. It's in a bin. It's in the laundry room, and I've got a little digital locker on it. And if my phone becomes a problem, I put it in a time locker and kind of access it for however long I say at that moment. But short of discipline, find another way to entertain yourself, right? So I like to play the Instagram game, post to my story, post to my timeline, attract DMs, talk to my friends, see a funny meme, I share it. What else? Listen to music, sing along to music, right? You cannot, if trading becomes your source of dopamine, the need for dopamine will overcome the need to win, potentially, right? I've been there where I'm getting so much from trading, so much dopamine, so much excitement, so much connection to other people, so much a range of emotions, and I'm losing money, right? There's a little bit in Market Wizards with Alex Honnold. If you don't know Alex Honnold, he's the best and most famous free solo climber in the world. So he climbs rock faces without a rope and harness, just with his hands and with chalk and his feet. And they asked him, do you feel a lot of adrenaline with what you're doing. I think this was on a 60-minute segment. He said, no, if I'm feeling adrenaline, something's gone horribly wrong, right? It's a long process to climb. It cannot be exciting, right? You can look back on it as exciting, but it's the same thing with trading. If you're getting a lot of emotions from your trading, that's a huge red flag. It's a huge warning sign, right? If you get a lot of emotions from your trading, it's a big warning sign. And I mean, it could be a sign you got to cut your position at, whatever. But I think the goal is to make trading as boring as possible. And how am I doing that? So limit orders, waiting, not looking at the chart, not engaging on Twitter, not engaging on social media trading, not posting my P&L. The only Discord is my own Discord, which I don't even check every day. Come in every couple of days and do an update. I forget to check, right? I mean, I think back when I'm amateur, during my amateur periods, and something happens, and my first impulse is to go post it on Twitter or Discord. And I'm like, my impulse should be to trade or to not trade, right? What am I doing this for? I'm doing this for validation, right? You want to do this for validation, or you want to do this for making money? So now, for the most part, people in my life, as I meet new people, that's the way it is in 2024, by the way. A lot of people don't have friends. I'm lucky to have a couple solid friends, but I'm keep my social life fresh by meeting new people. I'm working for a new business. I signed up for it for the social life. I'm going into a team meeting today. Thursday we're going bowling. I don't tell these people I trade. I am not doing it for validation. And I'm not telling them I trade, I make a lot of money to impress them. I'm not telling them I trade, I lost a lot of money for sympathy. I don't tell them I trade at all, because I'm treating it like a business. I don't want validation. I want to make money, right? And I want it to be boring and just kind of forget about it. So that's where we're at. And I hope you found that useful. I covered a lot of concepts in this. And you can go join my Discord. I've got a link below. It's free. Like I said, I don't post in there all that often. It's not very exciting. I'm never like, I took a big long with a tight stop and it's going to the moon. It's like, well, I got filled on a limit entry. Let me share that, right? It's kind of interesting. Not super exciting. I also have a system. I have a super boring system, which is a really good system. And it also, this system is like a back testing platform, which can tell you a lot of things and inform your own trading. That one is for sale. There's a link below, and there's a private Discord, so you can go check that out if you want to. And why do I do that? It's not just because I have losing months, but when I have winning months, I want to take whatever I can make and add more to the fund instead of constantly withdrawing from it. So hope you find that useful. I appreciate you. Thanks for tapping in with me, and I look forward to talking to y'all soon. Peace.